You can talk to my blog. Oh, look at Claire being smart over there. Just look at her. Do you see her? Yeah. Look at the frog. Okay, I don't have anything to hide now. So I'm with Claire. This is my special guest. So we're going to be doing our CNN
There should be no talking.
a science test.
Are you in here?
Yes.
Yes. Aria, you need to sign out though.
Welcome to my channel.
There should be a book on your desk open for you to be reading while I'm taking the attendance. Thank you girls right here for doing what I asked you. I'm keeping a list of all the dojo points to give to Miss Lancaster when she gets back. And I started this with the other group. If I end up with 3 marks when the class is copied as a whole, then you'll have silent lunch Monday. I hope I don't have to put any. You don't need your folders for this because we're going to be taking the test. We've got to resume with the test. We will not get our science folders just yet, okay? Because we've got to finish our test. Let me take attendance quickly. Ariana Caldwell. Ariana, I'm sorry. Is that you? Okay, Clara Coles.
Here.
Ariel Coles, you just left, right?
Yes. But don't do it. He just looks like he just wants to
Delal Dabwant. Okay, Delal. Ehab. Brandon Dockery. Not here. Okay, thank you. Portrayal. Thank you, sure. Kenna.
Here.
Thank you. Anna Hare.
She's up. She's right there.
Okay, that's her right there. Okay. Victoria.
Here.
Matthew Holmes. Okay, you're here. The other day. Okay. Isaiah Jenkins. Jason Jones. Nadia. Yamilet. Malachi. Miara. Amaya. Antonio. Where's Antonio? Okay, thank you, Sue. Trinity.
What is so
All
funny?
right, good job. And Paige. And Anna G. Okay, and Donata. Thank you.
What page you on? This one's on the front. You read. What are we doing? We're taking a test. We're taking a block for a test. You cannot read. We got like.
Didn't you say read the book?
Yes, I did.
We got an hour.
Okay.
We're gonna go to PE or whatever.
We do need to do the CNN. Well, we'll do that at the end. I tell you, we'll do that at the end. We're going to resume our test.
Are you
Yes.
reading the questions out loud?
Yes, that's what she asked me to. She'll just do the best that you can.
Can you
Okay.
don't?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Antonio Vega.
Can you not?
the test that we started
We ain't
taking.
getting this test done.
Yes, Wednesday, we just have to do the best that you can. I'm sorry.
This is today.
We're gonna finish it today. Victoria,
Right here.
Kenna, Clara, Ariel, Coley.
These class. Got too many tests in here, like, no. I mean, you're gonna get a 90 but still.
Guys, I've asked Nigel, this is
My
not be any
friends.
talk, absolutely nothing.
They're gonna see me just
We're
guess.
working on this quietly, you know, it's easy, but Trinity.
Oh. That's how to properly drink a word.
I still hear talking.
Okay, and
Yes, it's you. It's not just you, but it is you. Sit up. Jason Jones. Where's Brandon? He's not here. Anna Z. Reading quietly. Malachi.
that felt good. Let me write one.
Now, if you do not have a test, raise your hand.
I'm gonna get like
What's your test?
a 40.
All notes, everything should be put away. You work quietly and then I'll resume reading in just a moment. I gotta get the test for something that.
You better finish this test before she stops.
Remember, you're gonna bubble in. Make sure your first and last name is written on it. You may write on the test, it will staple at the end, but you must write your first and last name in the block. Anyone else who did not, okay, write your first name. You know the procedure about writing your name in the top box of that bubble sheet, first and last name, and put your block. And the date today is 10/12, but if you were here the other day, you leave it as it is. Okay? I'm gonna pass these out. You may use what I give you only. Do not use the copy that you have. You still have yours.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna place these, layers of the atmosphere on your desk if you need them.
We look 45 minutes.
In the meantime, you work.
I know, I wanted to get the party. What time did you wake up? About
Guys, this is a
8.
test and there's no talking.
I woke up at 8 because I did my hair and my makeup.
If you do not need this sheet of the clear atmosphere, leave it in the, can't even talk. If you don't need this sheet about the layers of the atmosphere, then leave it in the clear bucket on your table. That's where I'm putting it. If you need it, you can get it. And I'll sit up to it.
Ready to fail clear.
All right, we're ready to resume the test.
Oh, no.
I know some of you were not here, but I want you to start on number 18. That's where we left off at. So if you'll turn on the back at number 18.
Let me just. I'm on the 18.
Remember, I said that you can mark on the test, but you must bubble your answers on this little bubble sheet. Okay? Or if you bubble them on the test, then you'll have to transfer them. Make sure your first and last name is on there. All right, if you'll find number 18 and have your finger there, let me read, and then I'll give you time to go back at the end. Number 18. Convection takes place because A, warm air is more dense than humid air. B, warm and cold air have the same density. C, cold air is less dense than warm air. D, cold air is more dense than warm air. Make your selection.
That scared me.
What's your name? Paige Whitman. Sign out should. Okay.
Yes. I'm just guessing as you can. You see me guessing. D B A D D B
Okay, I'm ready to move on to the next one. Number 19. Winds are caused by differences in A, precipitation, B, humidity, C, air pressure, D, turbulence. Winds are caused by differences in A, precipitation, B, humidity, C, air pressure, D, turbulence. number 20. Earth's rotation makes global wind curve. Earth's rotation makes global winds curve. This is called the A, convection effect, B, global effect, C, Coriolis effect, D, rotational effect. Mark your answer. Number 21. Which of the following best describes why the Earth's atmosphere is important to life on Earth? Which of the following best describes why the Earth's atmosphere is important to life on Earth? Is it A, keeps the Earth warm, maintains a balance in Earth's temperature? Or B, keeps solar radiation and blocks sun's harmful rays? C, keeps most meteorites out? D, all of the above. What is it? Can you wait till we finish the test? What's your name? What's your name? Who? What's your name, Shug?
Isaiah.
Isaiah, okay. Okay, number 21, we just did that one, I'm sorry. Number 22, air is made up of gas particles. These particles exert pressure on every object they collide against. This pressure is known as air pressure. Which of the following statements about air pressure is true? A, air pressure decreases as altitude increases. B, air pressure increases as altitude increases. C, the Earth's air pressure does not vary. D, warm air tends to have higher air pressure than cold air. Okay. 23. 23 is the top of the next page. Sunlight heats the ground, and the ground warms the nearby air. The warm air expands and rises while cool air rushes in to take its place. This picture describes the process that generates many surface winds. Surface winds are an example of blank in the Earth's atmosphere. Condensation A, convection B, conduction C, radiation D. This picture describes the process that generates many surface winds. Surface winds are an example of blank in the Earth's atmosphere: condensation, convection, conduction, or radiation. (24) Global winds are found in each convection region. Because convection cells are in a set place in the atmosphere and the Earth is spinning on its axis, the winds appear to curve. The apparent curving of the winds is called blank. A, atmosphere curving. B, the curvature effect. C, the Coriolis effect. D, the global wind effect. (25) The atmosphere is heated both by the sun and by the Earth's surface. Water radiates heat differently than land, so the air temperature of the ocean is usually different than the air temperature over land.
Ms. Crutchfield,
Yes?
do you have Ethan Chittister at the moment?
I do not.
Okay, thank you.
The difference in air temperature over land compared to over water causes convection currents in the atmosphere. How would a person at the beach experience these convection currents? A, they would feel that the water is cold. B, they would feel that the sand is hot. C, they would feel wind as the air moves. D, they would feel the heat of the sun.
Okay, I'm being smart.
20, yes. What? Reread 25, okay.
Oh my God.
The atmosphere is heated both by the sun and by the earth's surface. Water radiates heat differently than land. So the air temperature over the ocean is usually different than the air temperature over land. The difference in air temperature over land compared to over water causes convection currents in the atmosphere. How would a person at the beach experience these convection currents? A, they would feel that the water is cold. B, they would feel that the sand is hot. C, they would feel wind as the air moves. D, they would feel the heat of the sun.
Ow.
Okay, number 26. Are you ready? 26. Global winds are directly caused by the Earth's rotation and A, uneven heating of the Earth's surface. B, the moon's phases. C, uneven precipitation rates. D, the release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So it's asking you, global winds are directly caused by the Earth's rotation and blank. A, uneven heating of the Earth's surface. B, the moon's phases. C, uneven precipitation rates. D, the release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Some of you said you're finished. It probably wouldn't hurt you to double check as I'm reading. Number 27. Convection currents resulting from uneven heating of the Earth's surface cause blank to form. Convection currents resulting from uneven heating of the Earth's surface cause blank to form. A, fossils. B, wind. C, volcanoes. D, mountains. Which of the choices below is one of the primary gases found in the atmosphere? Which of the following choices is one of the primary gases found in the atmosphere? A, nitrogen. B, carbon dioxide. C, argon. D, helium. Which of the choices below is one of the primary gases found in the atmosphere? A, nitrogen. B, carbon dioxide. C, argon. D, helium. Solar energy heats the surface of the earth, including the ground, rocks, and even roadways. As the temperature of these surfaces increases, heat energy is released back into the atmosphere, forming a pocket of warm air. As the warm air pocket rises, it is replaced by cooler air. This process is responsible for many of the weather patterns in our atmosphere and is known as A, conduction. B, evaporation. C, transpiration. D, convection.
Can you staple this back? Thank you.
Okay, number 30. In the troposphere, it gives us a picture to the side, and I'm going to read the choices. In the troposphere, the graph below shows how air pressure changes with altitude in the Earth's atmosphere. Examine the graph and then answer the question that follows. So you're looking at that graph that's showing how air pressure changes with altitude in the Earth's atmosphere. Examine the graph and answer this question. In the troposphere, A, temperature decreases as altitude increases. B, temperature increases as altitude increases. C, temperature stays the same as altitude increases. D, temperature alternately increases and decreases as altitude increases. And the next one, 31, is on the back. Which of these is always present in the atmosphere? Which of these is always present in the atmosphere? A, snow, B, sleet, C, water vapor, D, hail. Which is present always in the atmosphere? Snow, sleet, water vapor, hail. Number 32. As the amount of water vapor in the air increases, the pressure of the air blank. As the amount of water vapor in the air increases, the pressure of the air blank. Increases then decreases. Always increases. C, decreases then increases. D, always decreases. You got it, or I need to read it again?